people are screaming, help me, I'm trapped, and people are getting trampled. Like there was no clear exit sign at the club, so we didn't know which door to take or where to go.
A weekend massacre at a Florida nightclub. We are continuing to hear heart-wrenching details of terror from those who were trapped inside Pulse in Orlando.
And our very own King of 5's Ted Land is live in Orlando right now. And Ted, tell us what you've seen so far.
Well, I'm right outside the Orlando Regional Medical Center, and this is where many of the victims are still being treated. We've seen family members coming and going from the hospital to nearby hotels in their cars throughout the afternoon, and just the looks of anguish on their faces, the uncertainty about what has happened and what will happen over the coming day or two. Really says it all. These are in many ways the lucky families, the ones who, some of them we talked to had family members or friends in the hospital who were conscious, able to tell them about what happened and recount the horror of the shooting and explain that to them. But just down the street, there's another group of people who've been lingering at this hotel, waiting for any kind of word from people who they believe are now missing. They put up lists that describe and explain who they found, the names, and who's been injured and who's been killed. And a lot of people are showing up there only to find that they don't recognize any names on that list. And what they've been told is that they'll perhaps have an update tomorrow morning at 10. They put everyone on a bus and brought them over to a senior center to update them with some more information. But they don't know if they're going to get that information overnight, and it will have been 1 or 2 days by that point, and they're starting to wonder how long is this going to take? How many more hours will they have to spend holding one another, crying, waiting for some information about someone who went off to a nightclub and never came home? It was a very emotional scene over there throughout the afternoon as people gathered, but there is a lot of support for them. You see a lot of people from the community showing up with food, snacks for them. Lots of chaplains and other community leaders are there leading prayer groups, locking hands together outside of the hotel and praying, holding one another, and helping them get through this. Not far from here at the nightclub where the shooting happened, a lot of people are just showing up just to look at the scene and hold one another and hug one another and cry and hold up signs with messages of peace and love. So it's one of those situations where with even such an active investigation going on, people are finding ways to help one another out during this very difficult time. We'll stay here at the hospital and provide you some updates throughout the evening as people come and go and learn more about the conditions of those who were injured last night. Live in Orlando, Ted Land, King 5 News.